decidedly different visuals in the corners. Robert Whittaker, intensity personified. Aliskerov sharing a laugh with his cornerman a moment ago. UFC history tonight, our first main event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Robert Whittaker and Aliskerov. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway. Aliskerov in red, Whittaker in black.
So it's going to be interesting seeing the approach from both men. Aliskerov so far 2 knockouts in the UFC, but as we know, he can grapple as well. Will he stand in trade? Will he look to open things up with the hands? Robert Whittaker, as we know, he likes to blitz in with that lead hand, the left hook, the high kicks.
His ability to be so successful with the jab is because that jab comes from the hip. Robert Whittaker's not a guy that carries his hands up around his face. That left jab kind of comes up at a different angle than most expect.
And for Aliskerov, I mean, it's such, talk about jumping in the deep end. You have 2 fights in the UFC, and then all of a sudden here you are, main event, Saudi Arabia, representing your country, taking on a former champion, a man that's still on a path to becoming the champion as well.
And you guys may have seen those live odds, but this fight on paper was very close coming in, right? And that's just one lens through which to look at a fight. But Aliskerov get a lot of respect from odds makers and from bettors alike.
Well, when you watch this kid, you can understand why. He's one of those guys that, look, man, if the UFC matches you up with Paulo Costa in your 3rd or 2nd UFC appearance, you know that there's potential, and someone sees that you have ability. Last week he was going to be in a co-main event. Tonight he's in the main event. Unbelievable that the kid is where he is right now, but he's in there now tonight with a guy that's been to the top of the sport. There it is.
Huge connection by Whittaker. Follows it up with a jab now.
Head kick, sits him down for a second.
Oh! An uppercut from Whittaker, and that'll do it. How about the Reaper? Robert Whittaker with a monumental statement in Riyadh.
Unbelievable. Robert Whittaker does it again, and does it in style.
Wow.
Just like that, Aliskerov's 7-fight winning streak is a thing of the past, and Whittaker is on the short list now at 85.
Hey, John, we talked about it's 2 months to Perth. Robert Whittaker comes out of here pretty clean. Maybe that dude turns around as a backup. He said he'd be down. Now, it seems like that's a real possibility.
Robert Whittaker perfecting his craft. What a highlight tonight, Michael.
Oh, without question, Robert Whittaker at his devastating finest. The man's an absolute monster. Let's take a look at this. Steps in, jab, right hand, perfect. Wobbles Aliskerov. He's trying to recover that. The leg kick comes over the top, drops him, and it's the uppercut.
Mike,
same uppercut that Hamzat Chimaev landed on him, but that was perfect.
But Mike,
that was signature.
But
Robert Whittaker.
But even watching Robert Whittaker there, right? Instead of rushing with his hands, he tries to throw a head kick. Then he takes his time, he engages him, right? Trying to finish him, he goes head kick. Okay, I got him hurt. Let me not just start throwing hands. He throws the head kick. That's one of his best combinations. Boom. Okay, I don't get him. Now watch him. Okay, I'm gonna measure him. Okay, I think I see uppercut.
Yeah.
Bang. That's experience. That's a guy that has fought at the top of the sport for a really, really long time.
And you saw, sorry, Mike.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, look at that in slow motion. What a shot.
And there was a momentary pause from Whittaker because it looked like maybe there would be a walk-off, a strike or two for good measure. Robert Whittaker, man, has he distanced himself now from that result last summer against Dricus du Plessis. He has turned back Paulo Costa, and now Aliskerov in succession.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 49 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Robert the Reaper